So what we're going to be doing today, guys, is having a look at those players that will make the transition from silver to gold for FIFA 18. So if you're thinking, what players could I use for my starter team, I've got a variety that have the potential to be very overpowered on the game. So if you want to take note, get that notepad out, write them down. But no, seriously, we've got some awesome players to look through. So if you can drop a like on the video, it does take me a while to put these together. So 2,000 likes would be much appreciated. If you're needing game codes or anything game related, head over to gswear.com, use that code Fuji for a discount on every single order, and let's find out these overpowered players. So up first, we do have the player of the year at Bournemouth, Joshua King, and his goals were very important in their campaign, finishing 9th last season. And looking at that card, you wouldn't say no bringing it into a starter Premier side. Most of you, and myself included, will build a Premier League team. I think last year I started off with a Serie A team, a non-rare, and it was pretty decent. But Joshua King, I have a feeling that his weak foot's going to be poor. The rest of his stats, though, he's got the pace, the dribbling, the finishing, could be very cheap and effective. So even with the amount of signings that Borussia Dortmund made last season, Pulisic found a way to get himself into that starting 11. And a lot of United States fans are getting themselves excited over this guy. He's a hot prospect. He's developed as a player, scoring goals, getting assists. So his rating for FIFA 18, I'm going to predict to 79, maybe 78, 79, with some really good stats. Dribbling, pace, his shooting needs to be upped, and his passing. I like the look of him. And who we've got coming up next, I think I've got my starter team sorted, well, especially down that right-hand side. So I am going to say this right now. I might be a little bit biased giving Yedlin a gold card because I'm a Newcastle fan. So put it this way, he's either going to receive a 74 rated silver or a 75 rated gold, depending on how EA have viewed his season. Personally, for me, he has improved as a player. He gives us a very nice attacking option down that right hand side. Defensively, he's not very good. He can get the job done, but he's not great. So I think the stat that I've given him reflects the way he plays in game. His pace I've upped. Maybe he's already quick enough, but I think that's going to be his roundabout card. And if he is a gold, I'm going to use Pulisic and Yedlin down that right hand side for my starter team. So Nathan Ake last season was loaned from Chelsea to Bournemouth, and in the few games that he played, he really did impress, and he's made that move official. 20 million, which seems to be steep, but with the current market, it's a good price for the way he played. He scored goals, he got assists from that centre-back position, and it was rumoured that he was going to play in the midfield or the left-back, but he took up that centre-back position, and that's where I would say he's going to be released for FIFA 18. So looking at his card being a low-rated gold, you know a hell of a lot of people are going to use that. So you know just as well as I do that on FIFA 17, Martial is stupidly overpowered. Well, you're looking at the version 2 right here, Mbappe. I will guarantee, I'll place a bet with you guys, that he will be one of the most overpowered players on the game. EA will do it on purpose, and in the league he smashed it. In the Champions League he put in some fantastic performances, so his card's going to be gold. I'm going to predict 81, and then that gives him room for improvement. If he continues to play well, he'll get that win to upgrade to like 82, 83. So Mbappe, yeah, a lot of people will use him. My price prediction is going to be 25 to 30,000 coins. I don't know too much about this next guy, Cabot from the French League. If you've watched him play, let me know, do you think he deserves that gold item? I looked at his season stats and his overall rating was pretty decent. He scored goals, received assists, so I think that he could be a cheap gold card, like 75, 76 overall. I'd very much like that. Good pace, good dribbling. His shooting might be a little bit low, but his overall play could be pretty good. Yusuf Hosman this season did play well. He's developed as a player. I know that he only scored 5 goals and received 4 assists, which isn't great, but his overall play, I think he's done enough to really receive a gold card for FIFA 18. So with the look of him, 6 foot, really good pace, height, strength. That is the recipe for an overpowered striker from the Bundesliga. So yeah, could be a really nice option for your team. Going from the Bundesliga to the Ligue 1, I'm not sure if Ninga is really going to receive a gold card. Might be a little far-fetched, but looking at his record, 9 games he played, which isn't a lot, 5 goals and 2 assists if I remember rightly, which is a fantastic return. And I could honestly see him as a non-rare gold, maybe 75, 76. So for FIFA 18, if he does get one, it's going to be very similar to Poulsen. He's 6 foot, he's got pace, strength, finishing. I would like that card. So you could have those two up top in a hybrid. So keep an eye out for him. Fingers crossed he makes it to gold. Hernandez did feature in my one to watch video the other day. He recently transferred over to Real Madrid. Looking at his card, he has the potential to be the best left back on the game. He's bringing the height, the pace, the defensive skills, the physical, and he's comfortable with the ball in real life, so his dribbling won't be so bad. I like the look of him, and when the web app is released, I'm going to predict his price to be 3,000 to 6,000 coins, anywhere around there, and then when the full game is out, he could go up to like 15,000 to 20,000 coins, so maybe that could be a good investment. I know who I'm using in one of my first teams, that guy. Simeone had the dream debut at Genoa last season. He was their player of the year, he scored 12 goals, and his overall performance really did shine through. So how is he going to build up on that? Is he a one season wonder? I don't think so somehow. He's got real quality, so his FIFA 18 card should have a nice upgrade. How is he going to play in game? I think he's going to be very cheap and a good finisher, so maybe that will suit your style. So yeah, keep an eye out for him. This upgrade might seem a little excessive, but if you take a look at Conte's card for FIFA 17, he has 69 pace, which is an insult. The guy is quick, and 83 is minimum in my eyes. I think that's what EA are going to give him, but let's build up on that. 85 is my prediction. His shooting needs to go up. He scored 8 goals last season. He received assists. He played very well, like one of the best right wing back, right backs in the Serie A. So I think that move to AC Milan is going to help out his rating and help out his stats. I wonder if they're going to release him as a right mid though. That's my only concern. Right wing back, do it. Don't make a mistake, EA. The last one is going to be Dembele, and this guy, yes, is playing in the Scottish League, so I didn't want to go too crazy with the rating. I think he's done enough to deserve a gold card though, a low rated gold, maybe even a non-rare. 17 goals and 8 assists last season. He's a hot prospect. I think in a couple of years he will move away from the Scottish League and go to, I would imagine, a big club. And looking at what he would play like for FIFA 18, he's got a decent amount of pace, a nice finish, and with him being French, very easy to link up into a full chem side. So instead of like looking at French players in a popular league, you could go for this guy and build a hybrid. So anyway guys, let me know what you think about these silver to gold upgrades. I know maybe like 2 or 3 potential, but the rest of them are pretty much guaranteed. So if you want to see more content like this on FIFA 18, support the video, drop a like, and I will see you